Hello, this is Christian Piano, and welcome to your Reset Reflections. This week's reflection is on abundance. And it may be useful for you just at the get-go of listening to take a moment and think about your associations with abundance. When you think of abundance, what do you think of? And you may notice that it has something to do with things, quantities. But abundance doesn't come from material things, purchasing, investments, or even goals. So let's take a moment to take a look at two very similar words that are important to take a look at because one of them is directly related to the experience of abundance. And the distinction we will be making is between contentment and happiness. So happiness is an emotion. It's short term. It's often a reaction to whatever is unfolding in our life right now, and we're happy about it. Nothing wrong with that. Contentment, though, is a place to come from. It's a state of being. And it's long term. And it has to do with reality as is. There is a trend around happiness right now. And nothing wrong with experiencing happiness. It comes and goes like every other emotion. But unfortunately, happiness has to do with an idea we have created in our own minds around what is required for us to be happy, whether it be in our personal lives, in our professional lives, in our relationship to ourselves, in a relationship to other. We have an idea in our mind, a picture of what we think things should look like, including ourselves. And when that picture does not match up, then we're not happy. And the more we reach for happiness, the more we don't get happiness. Contentment, on the other hand, well, it's the secret to experiencing the abundance of life. Having to do with reality as is, no matter what challenges are going on. There's a sense that, regardless of my circumstances, I feel rich. Whether I have a lot of money or not. Contentment turns it all into enough. When we are coming from our minds, this incredible capacity that the human being has, the mind has one job, and that is to keep you safe. In any perspective you have of what you think your life should look like is based on your past experience. And the mind will take you into the past. It will project you into the future. And it's just doing its job. but it focuses on the nots, on the lacks. And if our focus is going to the lacks, the knots, then we never experience or rarely experience the beauty of all that is, as is in reality. We're not even aware of the abundance. When we're coming from the mind, it focuses on knots. And then you find yourself creating a program or a plan to attempt to achieve what you think should be. Now, I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't have things you would like to achieve in your life. But creating a balance and giving yourself time on the daily or on the weekly, whatever that may look like for you, to be in your body, which will ground you into right now in reality as is, and to soak in the beauty of what is. I think it's never been more important than right now to really observe what is my perspective and where am I coming from and what am I bringing to this situation? Where am I seeing from? What am I adding on to a situation that's not even there? We're being bombarded by information of all that is wrong with this world, with ourselves. And I am not suggesting that we don't need as a species to take a look at what is needed on a whole from each and every one of us to transcend. But for that to occur, for us to see a shift in consciousness in this world, we need to begin with ourselves. If each and every one of us spent time soaking in the beauty of all as is, content with right now, knowing that, yes, there are things I would like to do, places I would like to go, people I would like to meet, things I would like to achieve. Nothing wrong with that. But that it's informed not from lack, but from wholeness. And that perhaps we spend a little more time on investing our time and energy and perhaps resources more into exchanges, relationships, activities that have nothing to do with acquiring any material things, but enriching our own very state of being. A shift in values. A shift in my life is right now. I don't live it one day, things come together one day when this and this and that are in place. We have right now, we have today, and there's a beauty of that. No matter what circumstances we are in, you can always find something to be grateful for. So, I look forward to hearing from you on how this reflection on abundance resonated with you personally, how your own reflection with yourself based on this reflection then impacts your own experience of yourself and your life. Please feel free to share it with anyone you think would enjoy it as well. Like and follow so that more people may gain access to this conversation.